Hello everyone and welcome. Today we'll be talking about my impressions on the Battlefield 6 open beta have been fairly positive actually. I think it's been doing very well. I only started experiencing real server issues and more or less unplayability when it came to the rest of America getting online around 7 p.m. last night. I think it went very well. My main complaint, and something everybody should be echoing throughout the game, is the game modes. How there is one game mode called Conquest. Next to that, there is Closed Weapon Conquest. That shouldn't be a thing. Signature weapons locked to classes should be a default. It should not be just a mode, because it's also only for Conquest. So if you want to play Breakthrough or Domination, you can use any weapon on any class. I don't like that. A lot of people are not going to like that. It shouldn't be like that. That is my main freaking gripe with this beta right now. Make it so every mode is signature weapon locked. I'm okay with DMRs, shotguns, and carbines being available for all classes. That's how they were in past games. I'm okay with that now. Lock signature weapons. Lock assault rifles to assault, SMGs to engineer, LMGs to support, and sniper rifles to snipers. This should be a default. This shouldn't be a mode. We don't need sniper rifles in the hands of support because that equals a very bad situation. Yes, it's true. Oh, I can't use my sniper gadgets with the support class. No shit. But that's not going to matter if you have unlimited ammo and health. So, that's my main complaint about the modes right now, is the signature weapons are not locked. They need to be locked. And if I miss something that they already said this is just a test, they're going to lock signature weapons, then completely ignore everything I just said, and we'll continue on with the review. My only complaints would be certain balancings, netcode, stuff like that, because there were moments where I'd shoot at somebody, it wouldn't count, they'd shoot at me, I'd be behind cover and I'd die, type of thing. But that reminisces about the old Battlefield 4, Battlefield 3 days. It happens. It's something that hopefully will be fixed before the game actually launches. I'm expecting it to be there even when the game launches. But so I wanted to talk about some balancing changes. I hope that would make Battlefield better. First off, some weapon balances. I've noticed, I don't know if it's just me or other people, for some reason, it seems like I don't think a 9mm pistol should be doing the same amount of damage as an assault rifle. I have an assault rifle that does 5.56 or even 308, which is done. 5.56 is like 20-ish damage. The pistol does 25 damage. That's absurd for a pistol. A pistol shouldn't be pistols are a last resort type of weapon. It shouldn't be outmatching primary weaponry. I think snipers are pretty well though. I've done pretty well with the snipers overall. Machine guns I'm trying to do better with. I feel like I keep getting outgunned by people using the same ammunition. Because it seems like any weapon it seems like damage is ammunition based, not just the weapon in general. For example, the 300 Win Mag does 100 damage, which makes sense. Depending on range, obviously. And where you shoot them. I noticed 308 does like 33 damage, 5.56 does 25 damage. It just matters of how many rounds you're shooting and how quickly they go. But I have moments where I'm shooting a gun that puts out more bullets fast. Like, for example, the 249, or the Ultimax for that matter. Even though they basically use the same ammo and have the same damage, I somehow seem to be killing people faster with the Ultimax than I do with the 249 that shoots extremely fast. By 249, I mean the L1110 or 110, which I believe is the 249. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's that. So I'll carry like 100 to 200 rounds, and it feels like I'm putting 10 rounds into people before they die, even though I'm doing 20 damage a bullet. I might be misunderstanding how the damage numbers work, but that's what it seems like. Balances for vehicles. The Gepard AA needs a buff. It shouldn't be doing less damage to infantry than it does to an air vehicle. That's insanity. I think the gap, like it has on the side, so you can't shoot an infantry that's right in front of you, because that's not how guns work. I think that's fine. Reminiscences about freaking old Battlefield days. And besides that, also increase the amount of bullets you're firing, because the Gepard isn't reduced to 6 round bursts. Like, that's not how the Gepard works. I'm sorry, but no. It needs to be a higher amount of ammo you're shooting. And it just doesn't seem like that great of an AA. Like, sure, it does damage against helicopters and whatnot fairly decently, and I've killed plenty of helicopters with it. It just seems like it's a dramatic nerf compared to past Battlefield AAs. But then again, I am speaking to the choir here, but older Battlefields had bigger maps. The maps we've played on so far, the one map I've played on so far with an AA and air is fairly small compared to the older games. That could just, I can't imagine its whole technology thing, because we had 5 studios building this thing, right? I know there must be a communication issue once in a while, but it shouldn't be that bad. Other vehicles, I think the tanks are pretty decent. I don't know what the hell kind of default setting they have for when you aim down the tank sight, and it's extremely slow. I had to go into my settings and try to ramp that up, because it was moving so incredibly slow. It's like set to 0001 for the ADS speed. It was ridiculous. Or not ADS speed, sensitivity game. So I had to go into settings to vehicle sensitivity and bump that up so I can actually move around at a decent pace. Look around at a decent pace. So besides the tank sights and the extremely slow sensitivity, I think the tanks were done pretty decently. The Abrams, I think, is pretty decent. I noticed it's only Heat FS and Sabo. Hopefully we have more ammunition when the game launches. I'm not sure what a vehicle customization is going to be like. I'm not sure if it's just going to be cosmetics, or is there actually going to be attachments like there were in older games. I'm going to keep referencing older games because everyone's expecting this to be reminiscent of Battlefield 4 and 3. We all know this. This is not supposed to be 2042. I thought the turnout overall on the beta was amazing. We had, on Steam alone, over 300,000 people, which is the most we've ever had for a Battlefield game, I believe. I can't imagine how many people in general were on the server. They didn't really have a counter for people on the server. I wish they did. That'd be pretty nice. Like how they do in War Thunder or Helldivers. Tells you how many people are online and in the battle. I noticed we can't really customize any of our characters and whatnot. I guess that's okay for now because it is a beta. I imagine they might release that next weekend, or maybe even this weekend. I'm not sure. We'll see what happens, but I'm kind of curious. I have been seeing very good communication between Battlefield and the community. They're constantly posting about bug fixes and whatnot that they're investigating. They got 5 studios. They got plenty of time to investigate stuff. If they keep going at this rate, we might get a flawless launch. And I know that's big ask right now, is we get an actual clean launch, which has never happened in recent Battlefield history. All the way back to like Battlefield 4 was absolutely terrible. Hi, Jack. Relax. Hi, welcome downstairs. Oh. Dude. Okay, he didn't want to be in my lap. So anyway, sorry about that. Server stability wise, I think it's been pretty good overall until it was like at 7 p.m. when they started having logging in issues. Logging in issues weren't as bad as I thought they were going to be. It only lasted maybe like 30 minutes until it got fixed and I was able to get back into gaming. So, not completely terrible. I saw queues up of 20,000 when I was in the when I was having the login error. Of course, we have to talk about the annoying elephant in the room. Somebody has already presented cheats for the beta. I kind of expected this at any point. It happened in Call of Duty. It can happen in Battlefield. It can happen in every game. Every game will have cheats. Don't act like it doesn't. Every game has cheats. As for gun customization, I thought it was done fairly well. I don't mind the whole. You're not restricted to the amount of attachments you have, but you do have a set number of score per gun that you can use, which I think is actually a pretty neat way to go about it. So you have 100 points, and each attachment has a number attached to it, whether it be 10 points, 20 points, 30 points, upwards of like 55 points. For example, the L110 has a 200 round magazine that is 55 points alone. So you can't put that on and then put on attachments that would make your gun extremely stable without losing something along the way. I think that's fine. I think that's a good way to balance out guns. I can't wait to see the amount of weapons and attachments we're allowed to have later down the road, because it seems like these little, like, blurted out square areas might be more attachments. I'm guessing off the top of my head based off of how much I've seen. But weapon attachment wise, I think it's done pretty well. I can't really complain about it. I'm enjoying it thoroughly. I enjoy weapon customization to the point where it's very in depth. So I thought they followed suit on that one with everybody else and did it fairly well. As for classes, I think the classes were done a little well too. I see that there are what I imagine to be subclasses per class that will let you do different things. So you can change your class ability to something else, it seems, but we can't see that right now. Like, we can't change anything right now, so it'll be something we see down the road. So I've enjoyed the graphics. I think the graphics are fine. Everyone's comparing them with 2042 for some reason. I played 2042. We've just hit the point where graphics are the best they can be in the sense without breaking your computer. Only further beyond this is the Unreal Engine, and that's it, really. Because there's nothing more realistic than the Unreal Engine as it stands right now. I don't know. We'll wait for Unreal freaking Arma 4, but we'll see what happens. So gameplay-wise, I think it was pretty solid. Just some net codes and weapon balancing, I think, overall. Audio, I've had issues listening for footsteps, so I'm not sure when there's an enemy nearby sometimes. I never get the directional of it, which is weird because I do have very nice directional headphones. Some Turtle Beaches, so I should be able to hear those fairly well. UI overall, I think it's better. I can really not complain about it at all. I think it's I like it in the end, honestly. Map wise, I think they could be a bit bigger. I'm gonna say it. I think the maps could be a bit bigger, especially the more open ones. The urban ones, I think, are okay. I think they could be bigger, but I think the more open ones that use air vehicles and whatnot could absolutely be bigger. I can't really say much about character customization because we're not really there yet. You can unlock skins for it through just ranking up, it seems, and along with the Twitch drops. So if you didn't already, go watch someone on Twitch playing Battlefield 6. You'll get Twitch drops for it, and you'll get some skins and whatnot, and you'll also get an early access code, which is only valid for one more day, I believe, because I don't know if they're going to be doing it next week. I don't know if next week they're going to be doing Thursday and Friday as well. So, actually, no, I don't think they are. But as it seems, I think that is all. I can't think of anything else off the top of my head. So I think I will end it here, and I hope you guys enjoyed. I will be streaming on Twitch as usual, and I will catch you guys later. Ta-ta for now. Oh my goodness. Am I finally gonna die? Oh, come on. Come on. You got it, you got it. No. No. I got too close. Let's see how long I can live. I've yet to fucking die. This is gonna be it, my first death. Nah, there's no way. There's no way. Thank you, Grimcon, for the follow. Come on, somebody. No. No. Shit. It's not gonna happen. It's too risky. It's too risque. Damn, my first death. After 26 kills, I finally